you catch somebody going ahead and doing wrong, and once you catch this individual, they turn around and try to make you look like the bad guy. Riddle me that. How does that make sense?
Because I want to shout him out especially on this video. Kid Wonders, Life of Wonder. Shout out Kid Wonders, Life of Wonders. That's him right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him.
Kid Wonder Life is on the road.
Today we got Kids Wonder, Life of Wonder. Number one.
Kid Wonder from Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder.
The first shout out that I want to do is I want to shout out Kid Wonders. He's new on my channel. He show loves. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kid Wonders.
Yo, Kid Wonder, what's good with you, boy? Kid Wonder, Word Wonder, 210.
I will be here. Okay, Kid Wonders. If you guys not friend with Kid Wonders, Life of Wonders, I'm asking you. If you guys not friend with Kid Wonders, Life of Wonders, please visit his house and show some love.
Kid Wonder, Life of Wonders.
Kid Wonder, Life of Wonder, thank you so much for all the blessings, for all the love and all the support that you ever have done to my channel. Really, it means a lot to me.
What's up? What's happening? What's going on? This the man Kid Wonder, otherwise known as the main creative force behind Life of Wonder. And for today's video, it's just going to be something that's kind of been on my mind a whole bunch. And that is, why is it whenever somebody gets caught doing wrong, they want to turn around, they want to shift the blame towards that person that's calling them out? Before I get into that, let me go ahead and tell you this story about a man who had caught this guy stealing sums of money from his brother, and the only thing was he knew about it, and all the times he had ample time to go right ahead, call police, do whatever it was he had to do to go ahead and make sure that his brother's money was returned to him. And then as soon as the man saw the thief turned around, he started shifting the blame on him. You know, calling him out on his flaws, knowing he was the wrongdoer and not the guy that busted him. You know, this kind of rings true what James Brown said in that song. Don't tell a lie about me and I won't tell the truth about you. Nah, what am I saying? That's not it. That doesn't ring true at all. What am I saying? No. Or at least that's what the thief thought. He thought the man was telling a lie about him. And that he, the thief, was right. He, the thief, was telling the truth about the man that busted him. When all of a sudden that wasn't even true. And to this day, rumor has it, the thief's still at large, still doing the same thing to not only everyone else's brothers, even his own best friends, his father, his mother, anybody in his family you can name. Why is it people feel they need to shift the blame when they get caught doing wrong? Or for instance, I'm going to give you another story. One time, I had caught one of my friends over here, you know, peeping into the girls' locker rooms at school. And then I go up to him and I say, "Hey man, what are you doing? That's the girls' locker room, man. You better get in trouble by the gym teachers." And then he turned around and then he started going off and off about me, you know, looking at certain girls. Of course, we're all going to look at girls. I mean, we're in school. Everybody looks at girls. But that was no reason for him to even shift the blame on me, because I didn't get caught going into the girls' locker rooms peeping. See, this is why people need to think before they even start, you know, going on about their actions. But what this individual did basically told me a lot about his character. Don't always pay attention to that person's words. Pay attention to that character. And once you see that character really starting to shift, and then it becomes something even more unimaginable, the best thing to do is to believe it the first time. Because the next time could get even worse. And then the next time after that, let's just say there may not even be a next time. I mean, just admit it. You got caught doing dirt. There's no need for you to try to shift the blame. You ain't catch anybody doing anything. You got caught. Just go ahead, admit your guilt, walk away from it. I don't have to call the cops, this and that. But long story short, I just left the individual alone, and I left them to get caught by the gym teachers. Oh, did I forget to mention, this was gym class we were in. And then right after that incident, I never spoke to that individual again, never even consider him a friend or anything. And I think it's best we just stay away from one another. We stay going about our separate ways and life will be good. But why do people feel like they love to shift the blame? You know, just to kind of take some heat off of them. That's mainly what it is. They want to take heat off of themselves. They want to go ahead and try not to make themselves look like the guilty party. So they try to do what they can to find something to use against you. Like, what dirt can I use against this individual if I ever get caught in a situation like this? Sometimes, depending on the situation, it could be referring your criminal record, or it could go refer to a very ultimate dark secret that this individual have against you. They do it so they could go ahead, take heat off of themselves. So that way, they want to make it look like what they doing is nowhere near as bad as what the other person did. Of course, the sad thing is things like this still go on each and every day. It even goes on in your own families. It even goes on in your circle of your friends. And if it's not, and then you're not noticing, then chances are, and I hate to say this, it might be you. Just as if I didn't notice anything like this, then yeah, somebody's going to look at it as chances are it might be me. But I know you probably know somebody like this. So I probably would go ahead and recommend that you film the individual, and that way he can't lie his way out of it. Record the individual doing wrong. Like if he's peeping in the girls' washrooms, or if he's stealing money from a certain loved one, or if they're basically doing anything out of the ordinary that you know is not going to be acceptable to either you or any one of your own loved ones. Go ahead, film them, and let them know at any given time. You go ahead and take it to the police, and then bring this individual to justice. See, certain people, they're not going to expect it. They're not going to expect that at all. And there's no telling what their reaction may be. They may go ahead, apologize on the spot, or they may still remain defiant and then kind of insist you're the guilty party and not that individual. As in, yeah, I just caught you going up in there. You were trying to take $5 from an elderly woman. Yeah, I may have did that, but guess what? What you did was even worse. You tried to steal a car from an elderly man. Now, how do you explain that to the cops? You did this 5 years ago, 10 years ago. That's the excuse that individual is going to have. Don't let them shift the blame on you. If you got something to use against that individual, like a recording, a little piece of video evidence, my advice to you is to use it. Give a copy to the police if they ask for it. And then that should give that individual some time to go ahead and think twice before doing something illegal again. See, this is why we must use our brains more often. This is why we must never let our impulses get the best of us. Because once we do that, that's when we start doing things not only out of ordinary, but things we ourselves would even imagine thinking of doing. And then the end result may not be so pretty. It might not be a pretty picture for you or that person you're doing wrong to. It never pretty much is. And to go ahead, in a conclusion, I hope everybody go ahead and take this in the heart, take this wherever they go. If they happen to see wrong, just go ahead, speak out against it. You see an individual doing something you don't like, or they're doing something they're not supposed to do, just go up to them, call them out on it, or you can always go to the police and then you can tell them and then let them handle it. And in closing, I hope everybody enjoyed this video right here. If you guys did, as always, there's these 3 things I'm going to need for you guys to do. I need you to smash the like button. I need you to hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, I need you guys to go ahead and click the bell notification so that way you guys are notified when I drop another video, either here on this channel, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, my game channel, Kid Wonder's Gaming a Live Stream, or my Mukbang channel, the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. And I'm going to try as best as I can to try to use 3 links and then put them in the description below. I know I haven't done it as lately, but I'm going to start back doing it. Just been having a pretty busy schedule these days for me to ever complete the task that I said I was going to do for you guys. But until then, this is Kid Wonder, the main creative force behind Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, Kid Wonder's Gaming a Live Stream, and the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. Wishing everybody all over the world with these words imparting. And remember, better thoughts, better actions, and better decisions makes for a better you. Stay frosty, guys.